No one's looking at a 4-foot grown man and going, "Oh my God, that guy's jacked." Oh, and he's also small too.
28.
26.
26.
Thanks. I have a receding hairline right now.
I bet you could take a possum.
Oh, so you had the answer this whole time.
Because raccoons, like, they'll get on their back feet, and now all of a sudden you're toe-to-toe, you know what I'm saying?
150 milligrams of caffeine. That's good.
Yeah.
I need that.
Yeah, no aspartame.
Cheers, but you're going to have to come closer. Thanks. Yeah. I don't want aspartame, no.
Yeah.
I heard that's horrible for you.
All natural,
It'll
baby.
hurt your growth and stuff.
Yeah, we don't need that, do we?
No, that actually happened in the 3rd grade.
And that's where...
Well, I watched the NBA, right? I watched basketball, and that's when my hopes and dreams stopped.
Yeah.
So it sucked. I guess that's funny to you. That's awesome. I'm glad I met you, though. It's incredible to be here.
Hey, I love watching basketball.
Dude, he told me
twice
on
your
the
height,
way.
and I still can't get it.
I love
Dunked.
basketball. It's my favorite league. Ironically, I'm Canadian, but I love basketball over hockey any day of the week. I cried when the Raptors won in 2019.
Oh, yeah, with what's his name?
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
Why did he ever leave? He's not been the same.
Because everybody kept making fun of his laugh. I like it. I think it's adorable. I think
At
he should
least
stay
no one's
there.
going to be making fun of my laugh because you're not going to make me laugh.
You don't think so?
No.
Is that... are you not ticklish?
Oh, dude, if you tickle me, I'll laugh. But you can't reach me from all the way over there.
Bro, I'm going to tickle you at some point this weekend. I'm going to tickle you.
The issue is you know where I'm sleeping because I'm sleeping at your place, I hope.
Yeah, and we got cameras everywhere.
Inflation and it's very expensive everywhere, hotels and stuff.
I got you in a nice spot.
Really?
I didn't put you in the closet or under the stairs. I mean,
I am in the closet at the moment. So
okay. Well,
I don't need you to hook me up with a closet.
All right. Well, we've got an actual house for you, full size.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's an Airbnb.
Damn.
We treat our
You
guests
should have
right.
let me know. Would have brought like 4 other little women here. We'd have had a little frat party or something.
Y'all all hang out.
Yeah. So explain who you are. Like I scrolled through your Instagram. I messaged when you reached out. I messaged a couple people who were like who follow you and who follow me. And I'm like, hey, is this guy safe? Can I go to his house? And everyone was like, so cool. He has such a great following as well. Like his whole audience are super cool people. He has a great brand. And I was like, okay. Well,
Man,
then fly me over.
I've been following you for like 3 years.
Dude, if I knew, I would have followed you back because I watched your content and I laughed a lot.
Yeah. No, so I've been following you for a while now because we've been bringing on comedians, creators, and I'm always collaborating. I've got friends, in the industry and that maybe not even in my industry, but also just like comedians who doing what we do. We just like making people laugh.
Dude, I love that too.
And then, you came across my news feed, and I was like, man, why didn't I think of John?
John.
For months I've been saying it would be neat to collaborate with John, and then one day I was like, I'm just going to ask him. And then you DM'd me right back.
Dude, I look at my requests more than my actual like regular messages because you never know what's hidden in there.
Right.
I find some weird stuff like foot fetishes, hobbit fetishes. Some people want to like really play with me in the wrong way. But then I find people like you, and I'm like, this is why I'm in the requested
in the right
folder.
way. I'd like to interact in the right way.
You know it's annoying, though, when you see in your requested, like, an ant. It's like, dude, just, like, find my number from another family member. You don't have to message me on Instagram.
Yeah. You don't like when your family members follow you on Instagram?
No. Like, that's for my career and for people who aren't happy to become happy.
Let's keep work.
It's not for the family reunion talk.
I got you.
It sucks the family reunion now because they all follow me. I'm like, I don't want it to be about me, even though I upload myself in a Speedo and I run around looking for attention and views. Like, the family reunion, I want to ask you guys the questions. Sorry, I'm on a tangent.
No. Well, that's what this is here for.
Good.
I want to get back on the tangent of, do you really have that many people that are after you? Why do you have to, like, check to make sure that...
No, not really. I really feel safe. I grew up in a small town. I have no alarm system in my house growing up at all. Like, I don't even think we locked it. I actually grew up with 4 horses as well, so I'll be playing with your horses tomorrow, I hope.
Okay.
But no, I feel very safe. And as a Canadian, funny enough, when I fly home, because I'm here on a work visa, so I'm here quite a lot. And when I fly home to Canada, they all go like, "Oh my God, like what was Walmart like?" As if everyone just walks around with a Glock. I'm like, you imbeciles honestly believe like it's like such an unsafe place. Ironically, and everyone says Canadians are friendly. Americans are friendly to me, and I will wholeheartedly say that. They look at me less, because obviously I'm small with a huge head. They look at me less in the U.S. than in Canada. I think, Ohio, which is where I usually am in the U.S., I think the USA is friendlier, and I feel safer than a lot of other places in this world. Like, I love England, London. Like, someone's going to throw acid on me for all I know. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, they had an AK-47 in the Walmart, I bet." I'm like, no, they had a smile on their face and they said hi.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah. No, we do. I don't, as far as guns are concerned, this is how I feel. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. That's just me personally.
Also, like, if you really want to murder somebody, there's so many other ways as well. Like, if you're going to throw away the guns, well, I won't throw it. I'm going to, like, drop it because it's probably really heavy, the ones you have.
Yeah.
They're big.
Like a normal 9mm. I guess it would be big for.
I shot a 50 cal once.
Did it
play
just
that video? Dude, it's exactly what you imagine would happen.
Okay.
I'll show you the video. It's really good. Yeah, but like it's like half and half, so it's like a one of us.
Yeah, there's one.
This guy really failed his math class, right?
He's usually one of our brighter interns, but
we're the bright ones right now with this fucking light. I don't know if I can swear. Sorry.
Technically.
I feel like I'm being interrogated, but I like it. Like it's like I want to be interrogated.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons I wear the shades.
Why does he have multiple hats?
Oh, well, this is just where I sometimes store my cowboy hat.
Oh, okay. How many hats do you have? I was in the other room.
Will this fit you? You said you had a big head.
An XXL.
I just want to see how big your head is.
Oh my God, you got a noggin then?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm really in Texas now. I truly feel like a Texan.
You look so adorable.
Dude, I want to ride now. I'm ready to ride.
Oh my gosh, got to get this guy a cowboy hat.
Dude, what an incredible hat. I have head lice though, so I'll put that
You
back.
have head lice. Okay.
No, I don't, but I just recently got a haircut and I went to like a woman's salon, so he cut off like the front of my head, and it sucks because I have a massive forehead. So it's really out there now.
You kind of got a little mullet going.
I know. I asked for like hair in the back, like fun in the back.
You couldn't call it a mullet. They're probably at a salon in Canada.
They'd be like, "Oh, what the f-?
Yeah.
So I just said like longer in the back, like not much on the side.
I'm headed to Texas.
Yeah.
This is how I need my hair.
And this is what they did for me. I also wore a warm turtleneck to Texas, a Canadian
I noticed that now.
So this was for an interview I did earlier today. I was on the Amazing Race Canada.
I saw that.
And we were eliminated this week. So we had all these live interviews, and I had to wear a suit. I don't like wearing a dress shirt ever.
Right.
So I wear a turtleneck instead, and apparently that's formal enough. So that's why I had this on, because I literally went from the studio to the airport in order to fly and be transported to a man's house I've never met.
And that's
a long day.
You're talking about here. Yeah. Okay.
That's you. I landed
I maybe
and
there
I
were
like
two of them.
sweat. Like if you smell me, it's my armpits fully.
Okay, I thought that was Kevin.
No.
But no, that's you.
He smelled nice.
Yeah, he
does. What a
does.
great guy to send on a 2.5-hour trip with a little person he's never met or spoken to.
Especially since he's kind of scared of little people.
Oh, has a phobia?
I don't
He's one of
think it's
those.
like a phobia, but it makes him nervous.
No, I'd rather someone with a phobia than a fetish to be in a car with for like 3 hours.
I could see that.
He didn't reach over once.
He didn't.
I actually grabbed his wallet at one time on accident, and he didn't care.
Dang. You've come a long way, Kevin.
I almost grabbed his credit card and just like, invited friends over to that Airbnb that you're hooking me up with.
I feel like he would have probably been just almost like laughable. If you're like, if if I turn around and you're,
if I run, like how far will I get?
Yeah.
With your wallet,
Right.
I'll snap a photo quick, but even then, my password is 1111. Like you can erase the photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I know it.
Explain your story. Who are you? I mean, like your mini Wikipedia.
I am the world's greatest bull rider.
Okay, so how did you begin your career riding and then on this social media? I feel like I'm the interviewer.
And that's all right. Well, I got on my first bull when I was 9, and I didn't really know what the whistle was, and so I just rode and rode and rode and rode and rode and rode, and finally they were like, "Hey, it's only 8 seconds." So I jumped off, and that was the beginning of my career, and I've been the greatest ever since. And here I am, and got to a point where people wanted to see that, so I gave them social media, and here we are. And started a podcast about 4 years ago.
I feel like that's when like they realize that you have a personality too. Was that it?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, a lot of people just really respected me as the world's greatest bull rider, and then later were like, oh man, he's also really cool and humble, like the most humble guy you'll ever meet.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How long have you been growing your hair out? That same amount of time?
Yeah, well, it took me 14 months to grow it out. Wow. So.
What shampoo do you use?
Well, usually, with wigs, you can just take them off, and
Is it actually a wig?
who knows?
I don't think it's a wig. Well, I'm going to come into your house tonight and yank your hair at like 4 a.m. and find out.
I do have an alarm set, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, even if you just had a code, I wouldn't even be able to reach it.
Yeah.
Is there a alarm system in my
No.
little Airbnb?
No alarm there.
I want Kevin to sleep in the Airbnb with me.
Yes.
He will do that. I feel like he's packing heat.
Yeah. We all are.
Yeah.
Even Jordan here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to become like officially American to have one.
Yeah.
I want one.
Yeah, we can. I mean, I can loan you one while you're here.
I want a Newsy. I played growing up the video games, and I always had a Newsy.
Yeah, I don't have an Uzi. I got an AR and an AK, but no Uzi.
Have you ever shot a 50 cal?
Yeah, I went to make some videos for the Army once.
Oh, cool.
And
That's
got to
super
shoot all
cool.
kinds of guns there. Yeah.
That's super
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah. What about?
I've
Yeah, you
shot
have
a
shot a
50 cal. I've shot an AR, and then other than that, I don't know the names.
Tell me about these horses growing up. So y'all had horses?
So I grew up an hour north of Toronto, and I grew up with 5 horses one time, like for like a year, but then the one died. And then there was like 4, probably like the last 15 years. I love horses. I'm obsessed with horses. And it's so cool to hang out with my friends from like the city because they're so shocked and like afraid of animals. Animals aren't really like usually, they won't harm you if they don't sense fear. That's
Right.
what I found.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're scared of me because I'm not a threat.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
horses love me. We'll find out if your horses like me, but usually horses like me because they're so much larger than me and I'm not afraid of them.
Yeah.
And I don't show fear because I love them. Horses are my favorite animal. I also love elephants as well, but I don't think you have any here.
I don't.
You should buy one.
I got rid of them.
Are you allowed to buy any animal here in Texas?
I'm pretty sure you can. Like, I know a guy with a giraffe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you can.
Have you ever heard of the place called Drive Hanks?
I've not.
San Antonio.
So like a drive-through safari?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to a few of those
They have
here.
like a load of animals.
Yeah,
I think they have like a hippopotamus too.
surely. Yeah. If
Hippos
bro,
are
if you got a
scary.
drive-through safari and you don't have a hippopotamus, like, are you really even?
Hippies hippies are freaky too, but I have a sister.
There's some drive-through safaris here that got a couple hippies in them too. You drive through and you can feed them through the windows and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you feed them?
They've got hippies. They've even got a few like some liberals that come up. You know what I'm saying? Like all kinds of stuff.
What do you feed the liberals?
That's a good question. I usually just roll the window
Lies.
up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I roll the window up when they walk up. But
you roll, you don't.
They just beg so much more than the hippies and the animals.
You hand them money because that's what they want. And inflation.
Yeah.
There's hardly any liberals where I'm from in Canada.
Yeah.
No.
Have you ever thought about moving to the U.S.?
I have. I want my citizenship. I would save a lot of money.
Right.
And I'm sorry, as a 25-year-old, why is a lot of my income just being given away?
Right.
For free health care.
Trudeau needs it, baby.
Dude, if I have an ear infection, they'll fix my ear in 3 years, though. But we have free health care.
Yeah.
So that matters.
It's free. Just get on the list.
And hand them half your money at the end of April every year.
Yeah. No, we'll fix it for free. Just get in line.
Because someone else has a headache who pays no taxes. And they need to have your spot in line.
Yeah, but they're also going to they're also going to vote. So they need those people to be happy.
Yes.
Who are the people that you reached out to that we know mutually? Do you remember?
Drew Haas.
Okay.
I don't know if you know him. Do you know Elias, who has the cow, who eats with him in his house?
Sounds familiar.
Have you heard of him? He's super fun.
Yeah.
He's from Idaho. He's super nice. Also, this one you need to know: Trailer Trash Tammy.
Trailer Trash Tammy.
Yes.
I think I've heard of her. Blonde.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Beautiful.
I love that woman to death. I've actually slept in the same room as her under the sheets.
Wow.
We didn't hook up. She has a great husband.
Right.
Who
were just cold.
Hurt
and
me. Yeah.
You enjoy snuggling it.
One other
curling
person,
up at their feet.
Mr. Lynch, the music star.
Oh yeah, Justin.
Icon. Yeah, I was once on stage with him in a mini John Deere.
Oh really?
For you guys, it was mini. For me, I was just on a damn
John
Deere.
You were just on a tractor.
Dude, I almost fell off stage. That thing had no engine, just pedals and no brakes.
And like a 6-foot stage feels like a cliff.
It was in the Nationwide Arena in Columbus. It was so much fun.
Nationwide is on your
I
side.
kissed a girl that night because I was on stage with a cool-looking dude.
Like a normal-sized girl?
Yeah.
How did that work?
She bent down, like, quite a lot.
Is that exciting? Because then you're like, they want to kiss you.
If they have to go all the way down there.
If they bend down, it's just like, And
it was in front of a couple of people. Like,
you
it was
also
at the
see
bar.
it coming.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're face-to-face, it's kind of like, is she trying to kiss me?
It's in slow-mo in my mind. It's like, shit, did I brush my teeth this morning? Like, I have that.
You have time to think about it.
I could literally leave.
Because she's on her way down.
I could leave and brush my teeth and be back, and then she'd be down by that time.
There you go.
I should do that next time.
Maybe too much time to think.
Yeah.
By the time she gets down there, you've thought about it. You've changed your mind.
I wonder if her father has money. Like, there's so many.
Is this going to work long term?
So many variables.
Do I want kids with those high cheekbones?
No, I don't want kids. So if I have kids with an average, I know everyone is curious, so I'm going to just answer it. If I hook up and make love, sweet, sweet love.
Okay.
And I
intercourse.
Orgasm, yes.
And then
during intercourse, and I reproduce with an average height woman, there's a 50-50 chance. 50% chance it'll be regular size. 50% chance it'll be small and stupid like me. Getting small and smart. I'm very intelligent. Anyways, if I have one with a little, I hate saying the word little girl because I'm afraid the police are going to break in. Little girl? You're sleeping with a little girl? No,
she's a girl and she's little.
Who's of age.
An of-age little girl.
Little person who's a woman.
But the M word is off limits.
Yeah, we don't like that. I mean,
we don't like it.
I personally don't care about any word. Just live your life and let whatever
But
anyone wants to say. But for my community,
I'm not gonna say
I feel a responsibility for saying you shouldn't say the word midget. So I don't say it.
Because there's a lot of people that do get offended.
And I do care about my community as much as I'm like a free-for-all online. I do love them. Anyways, if I hook up with any
back
small
to the kids.
Women, no, we're just small. We aren't actually kids.
No. You having kids.
Okay, sorry. If I reproduce with a little person who's a woman, 50% chance small, 25% chance average height. But then 25% chance it won't make it.
Ooh.
So for that reason,
Wow.
I know. I think they're working on like the science of it. I'm not, because I'm not that smart.
Who's they? Like God and them
or something. Yeah, hopefully someone, not me.
right.
But I do have no plans on ever reproducing. However, I do want to get married to an American so I can become a citizen. So if you know of anyone.
She's taken.
Yeah, I was looking at her fingers. Okay.
She's not that taken.
Yeah.
But
Kevin
is taken as well.
Damn, you only freaking work with people who are in relationships.
Cole, he's married.
I saw
But hey, we got
man.
some other candidates tomorrow. Carson is.
I don't want to marry a freaking horse.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of you are there here?
There's like a dozen of us that work in the warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Hey, you know what? Sorry, this is so random. No, it's not, because we're talking about small people. I went online on your shop this morning because I was like, oh, shit, he has merch. That's cool.
Yeah.
And you have a kids line. That's so good for me.
A John line.
A kids medium is all I need. I'll be wearing one tomorrow. I'm going to crawl in here at 4 a.m. Oh, I heard you
Kevin,
wake up early.
Can you, when we get done, can you just ring him up for some kids mediums?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, include the tax, because here it isn't as high.
Yeah, no free rides.
No. Well, I can't even ride a freaking ride. You ever heard of a height restriction at the amusement park?
Dang. I thought about that.
I love that. I hate rides anyways.
What's usually, is it 48 inches or 54?
54, but
And you're how many inches?
I'm secretly I'm like 54, but I tell all my friends I'm not, because I don't want to be on a roller coaster either way.
Oh, okay.
I love the ground. So we
you're
were
just
in
like,
Anaheim
sorry,
once.
bro.
Bro, we went on the Incredicoaster. This shit loop-de-doop-de. It went upside down, and I went on it. I hated it.
Do you, because you're scared you're gonna slip
Dude,
out?
slip out. I have no length in my leg, and my arms can't even grab onto anything.
What if like me and you went on and I just put you in my lap?
That'd be cool, but
That
like
work?
you have to straddle me and promise you won't let go.
Yeah, I'll get my hooks in. Maybe like the carrier thing.
A harness thing.
I'll put you in the front.
That'd be cool. Would you feed me too? Like
Yeah, if you need
afterwards?
it. Yeah, like bring some snacks.
Bring some popcorn on the Incredicoaster.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Are we going to an amusement park after this?
I feel like we're already there.
It is hot out though. We should go to like a water park instead. And then I could have an ear infection and then head back to Canada and wait 40 years for my ear infection to get fixed.
Is that what happened at
Yeah.
a water park?
Dude, I can't hear out. Yeah, I can't hear out of my right ear at all.
Dang.
What?
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad. It's really bad.
You haven't touched your ranch fuel.
It's finished.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Dude, I needed energy. I
You
told
can-
you.
I should have got you a big one. I just thought you would.
It was heightest.
Yeah.
You heard that term yet?
No.
They already have it up in Canada.
What is it?
Heightest.
That's how
It's you.
a taller person.
You know racism, right?
Okay.
It's heightism. It's a
Heightism.
lot more serious. I shouldn't say that. That's not. I'm getting canceled. It's not at all.
It's right underneath
Small
racism.
people did not have to go through oppression. I'm
Slavery.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Snow
some
White.
yeah,
Yeah. I heard in India we were locked up in cages like years ago.
because they were like scared of y'all.
Yeah.
They were just like.
some religion thing over there where they thought we were.
Do you think it was just because
the
like they just
devil.
didn't know and they were just like
I
they didn't
think-
know maybe what you're capable of?
Yeah. Maybe they were afraid of our wiener size or something. Something. It had to be
Heightism.
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 It's what you did. You provided me with 150 milligrams.
And I took the
of
2
caffeine.
hundo.
Yeah, you took the extra 50. That was quick math, so I could prove I'm smart.
So like
Ask, please. It's okay.
if I'm eating, your portions, you need the same amount of food,
Well, that's the thing, sir.
or you're gonna eat like a happy
That's
meal.
the thing. A happy meal or
If
a
I'm
half
eating
a
a Big
meal?
Mac, are you eating a Happy Meal or like you're also eating a Big Mac?
Our stomach size is the same
Is it?
as anyone else.
That's not
Which is
offensive.
why-
right? That's a normal
No.
question, right?
Is everything just, are you just afraid of offending me now this whole time?
No, of course not.
All right.
No.
Anyways.
Maybe a little.
Oh,
no pun intended.
The reason I am so strict about my diet, and I actually asked Kevin on the way, I'm like, how does he eat? Because I was nervous you were going to feed me some like fried Texas shit. So I was like, I don't want to be rude.
Some what?
Fried Texas food, like fried chicken. Okay. Anyways, our stomach size and our hunger is the same as an average height.
Is it really?
So over 50% of us are a little bit obese.
A little bit of what?
Obese. Like obese. Fat. So we wobble around like penguins. By the time we're 40, we're in a scooter. So I'm like, in all seriousness, super serious about what I eat because I do not want to overeat. And overeating for us is just feeling full, which sucks because, dude, I love food. But on the way here...
I legitimately didn't know.
No, it's all good. It's a fair question.
And to be honest, the question hit me, but I just, because, you know, like a mini horse will eat, you know, a lot of feed, like as much as a big horse. And
exactly.
So I was assuming it was probably that way. But what you're saying is you do get just, you know, you do need the exact same portion size.
However, there isn't enough room in our body for all
to
that
burn
food,
all the calories?
Yeah.
So you try to eat healthy is what you're saying?
Oh, I do. And I work out. I try to do 15,000 steps a day. I even asked Kevin if there's anywhere to walk around your ranch.
Yes.
I heard you wake up at 4:30 a.m. though.
I do.
Which sucks because I thought I woke up early at 6:30. Luckily, you
don't have to get up that early,
though. No. I have to be, it's like a masculine thing for me. Like I want to be first.
Okay.
I'm like a little rooster.
So you're like, dang, I got to wake up at 4:20 now.
At least for me, it's an hour behind. So there's that because I'm Eastern Standard Time.
So when it's 4:30 for me, you're used to 3:30.
No, 5:30.
You're feeling like, okay. I was thinking about rolling jiu-jitsu.
Oh, I'll watch.
Yeah, we do jiu-jitsu at like 6.
He was telling me that on the way.
So I thought about either maybe just skipping it and we all get started at 8.
Can I jiu-jitsu an invisible person as you like jiu-jitsu your friend over here with the nice shirt?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Unless you have someone small that you surprise me with.
Yeah. I got a nephew that's about your height.
Have they been warned yet that I'm small?
No.
I can't wait to see their reaction.
No. Yeah.
I never blame the kids, and I only get upset ever when the parents are upset. I'm like, dude, you blame the damn kids for being shocked they see a 4-foot human with a massive head. Like I'll be in the grocery store and the kid will be like, "Mommy, that adult has small legs and a big head." I'm like, "You're not right, little boy. Like you're smart.
You're not
and
wrong."
And the mom, oh yeah, sorry, damn, I'm not right. And the mom smacks the kid, and I'm like, dude, like no,
right? Yeah. Well, I think probably it would be offensive if the mom was encouraging him to say something like that, obviously.
Why doesn't she just offer me her phone number and then I'll call it even? Like,
yeah, there you go. Yeah. So if you're not easily offended, are there things that do offend you? I mean, like
I've grown.
Nobody likes an ass. No matter what, no matter whether you're a little person or a regular sized person. But I'm saying, like, in the world of being, you know, like the way people talk to you, are there things that offend you?
Not so much. I obviously have a stutter too, and that hasn't really hurt me at all. I've grown up with comments about your parents must be inbreds, you fat-headed little shit. Like, I've gotten the worst of the worst comments. And you know what, Dale? Truly, wholeheartedly, I read the comments, and I kind of enjoy the mean ones more than the nice ones. Like, I get annoyed when they're like, "You're such an inspiration." Like, okay, cool. Or they're like, "You show them, like, you show that even though you're little, you can do it all." I'm like, that's not right and false, but whatever. But then the ones who are like, "You fat-headed little shit, you're the reason we pay taxes." I'm like,
just blaming everything on you.
Yeah. Or they're like, "You probably have a small wiener." I'm like, well, I don't, but yeah, that's funny too. Like, I love hate because it's just some loser at home just clicking his little thumbs and their life sucks.
Yeah.
But it's also creative.
Right.
Like, hate is way more creative than being like, wow, you inspire me. Like, okay. That's awesome.
Well, you obviously have a good mind for it because you're a comedian.
Yeah.
And so, like, you're constantly making skits. The Minion thing is hilarious.
Dude, that was fun. That was so much fun to do.
What's the most fun you've had in your just skits that you've made?
Skits, most fun, probably hanging out with an elephant in Hungary. That was so cool. Just to see what the elephant was capable of, and it's such a I love collabing with animals. Like, that's my favorite thing. Humans are cool, but like, there's like so many of us. Animals, they're not really in it. I know you're not probably in it for the money either, but you know the damn animals are not in it for the money, the fame, the clout. Like, they're just there. That's why I love collaborating with animals. And I actually collaborated with a kangaroo once. And it strangled me. But I think it was playing around.
Okay.
That video did numbers, though. I was so happy because I didn't have to pay the kangaroo at all. It didn't want any money. I don't think I made anything off of it either. But either way, I love collaborating with animals.
Hey, bud, we're in this together. All right.
Dude, I love animals. In all seriousness, no, I've collaborated with fellow Canadian Howie Mandel.
Isn't he like super nervous? He doesn't like people to touch him?
Dude, very clean person.
Yeah.
Very afraid of, he won't shake my hand or anything. Just fine.
Yeah.
I bet his handshakes aren't even firm.
Yeah. That's probably why, actually. He's just got like a dainty little handshake.
He's Canadian. So
right.
Yeah, probably.
Most of them do outside of yourself.
Yeah,
you got a firm handshake.
With my little paws. Thanks, man. Yeah. Who's your favorite collaboration? I saw you collab with Mark Cuban yesterday.
Yeah, that was cool.
Holy cow. How did you make that work?
Man, guy on my team, we just emailed him.
You have a great team, dude.
He emailed back. He was like, sure, come on.
He just has his email of like on LinkedIn.
I don't know how he found it. Maybe LinkedIn. Yeah, I got a new guy on the team that kind of helps with.
What does he work for the CIA or something?
I think it's LinkedIn now that you mention it. He's got it. That's like all he has. He doesn't have Instagram, but yeah, Mark was like just throwing a bone to I got. There's some people in the comments that throw some shade on me, but I don't know.
Is he nice?
He's super nice. He's a billionaire.
Oh, I know.
He's a billionaire, and he gave me an hour of his time.
That's incredible.
You know what I'm saying? And he's got kids, so like he carved out an hour to sit down with me and have a conversation.
And you like the NBA, so you probably spoke a bit about that.
We talked about Shark Tank and Mavericks basketball because I've been to their games. I love watching basketball.
I like the Mavs.
Business.
It
was a great hour. It was a great hour. But there's a few things politics-wise we probably disagree on, or we do disagree on.
I don't
but
know,
like, who cares,
I don't know where
man?
He
like,
stands. Is
how
he
come
in the
I
middle?
can't?
I think he's in the middle.
He's more in the middle now than he used to be.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to be a little more outspoken on the left, but it seems
it's
like
hard
he's seeming now it's like kind of like there's a lot of people kind of seeing things differently these days.
Who's your favorite collaboration ever?
Man, right before that I did a podcast with Trevor Brazil, and he's a cowboy. He's in our world. He's a but then Caleb Francis, you follow him?
Yeah.
He was super cool, dude.
That's
and
awesome.
I had been watching him, kind of like you. I'd watched him for a few years. I met him at a deal, and then I DM'd him. He was like, "Yeah, man, I'll come up." And we put him in the Airbnb, made about a dozen videos together, and just had a good time. But
have you cleaned the sheets since he slept in the Airbnb? That
I'll check. I'll get Kevin on it. I'm sure there's time.
How much does Kevin have to do?
He does it all, man.
He really does.
He's kind of our go-to.
He brought me to Subway on the way here.
He did.
I got a salad because 50% of us, a bit over, are obese.
Right. Are you scared of that? You really scared of getting big?
The moment, and I know this is like really harsh, but it's the reality. The moment I can't walk is when I think I might like hide out in Colombia and never be seen again.
Dang.
Dude, I love walking. It's so nice.
So...
I've collaborated with a lot of like little legless people and people in wheelchairs and all that. And they're great. They're inspirational. But dude, the moment I can't walk and it's my fault, then I will not live with myself. I'll be so mad.
Yeah. Not being able to walk is that's a terrible thought.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of respect for people that are able to do that with a good attitude.
So incredible to see.
Is that connected to, you've told me multiple times that you're a scaredy cat. Yes. And you don't want to do anything dangerous, which I don't really ever ask anybody to do anything dangerous. We're comedians, not
No, you just made me fly here and drive 3 hours from the airport without any cell service.
Outside of that part, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
But, like, is that part of that fear? Like, you just... Or do you think you might be more susceptible to certain injuries when it comes to, like, animals?
I think I can get injured easier. I had surgery in the 3rd grade on my neck and my spinal cord, so I think I'm a little more fragile.
Okay.
I'm not like an antique, but
right.
I'm like a crappy Chinese-made product compared to like a Ford F-150.
Okay.
Is that a good comparison?
Yeah, I can respect that.
Like, you know the general store?
No.
Like, I'm like a Walmart item, and you're like a Ford F-150 truck.
Okay.
I don't know if you like Ford.
I do. Yeah, they're good. I
forget what you have out there.
I got a Ford.
I really wasn't focused when the truck pulled up to the airport. I was focused.
That's a Ford. You rode here in a Ford.
I was focused on the man driving it because I had to.
You wanted to see if he was a threat.
Mm-hmm.
You had to like.
He looked like one, but I hopped in anyways.
Which he's not that much bigger than you.
I beg to differ. He's quite large. He hopped out of the truck.
How much do you weigh?
90 pounds.
Yeah, I bet he's probably $150.
You asked me how much I weigh on text.
Yep.
So you want me to ride your mini horse? For me, it's a horse. Let's make that clear.
Yeah, well, there's 2 here. One of them's a little too mini. He's
really?
Tiny. He's like this big.
What is it, a cat?
Almost.
Oh, I'm excited.
But speaking of jumping in trucks, like, well, I was just pointing. I got a truck in the warehouse back there. It's a stick shift. I was just thinking, I was just seeing, like,
how do I drive?
How do you drive?
Dude, I have pedal extensions.
Really?
So they extend, you screw them on.
On your foot?
No, that would be kind of cool. I'd keep them on for life.
Like a stilt thing?
Yeah, so no, they're on the actual pedals. So.
You screw it onto the pedal?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I leave them on. Fortunately enough, I have my own car, but a lot of other little people screw them on and off, like frequently if they share a car. Well, it just increases your odds of them falling off. Because one morning you're feeling a bit lazy and you don't screw it on all the way. You're just like, whatever. And then on the freeway, it falls off. It's only fallen off once for me, the pedal extensions.
The brake or the gas?
It was the gas. It was the gas, yeah.
Thank the Lord.
The brakes usually are on with like 4 things, but...
the brake is the one that usually doesn't fall off.
Yeah.
They make sure that one stays
on.
on.
Funny enough, the only way to click the actual pedal for me is to remove my seatbelt and then slide down. So you have to increase your chances of clocking out in order to make your chances of clocking out. Like, it's almost like...
Yeah. Which way do you want to go?
So if you keep your seatbelt on, you die and crash. But if you remove your seatbelt, you have a chance of living. So
you're playing a whole different game.
I was on the freeway once, like 4 years ago. I've not even told my mom, and my one of the pedals fell off. Not the brake, it was the gas. And I reached down, I pressed it, and I just exited off, and it was all good. You screwed it back on.
You reached down and pressed it like with your hand?
No, with my foot like this.
But it was dangerous because you undid your seatbelt?
Yeah.
However,
my arm length is so close to the damn wheel that if the airbag were to hit me, like, it's so close, man.
Dang.
It's going to knock me out. So I just avoid crashing. It's easy.
Yeah. Man, why doesn't everybody do that?
They're so stupid.
They're so stupid.
Just swerve.
Right. What car do you drive? What is it?
An Audi. I like the Germans.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't.
What color?
It's white. I'm like a mother.
Dude, I like low-key. I don't know that I've ever said this out loud, but like in college, I just felt like one day when I make it and I need a car, like down here in Texas, we all got trucks. But one day when I make it and I have like an extra car, it's going to be an Audi.
Nice. I like the German engineering. I have a question because you're Texas.
I should put my hat on, huh?
Yeah, really. Gosh.
What was I thinking?
You have great hair without the hats or anything.
You want me to just leave it off? Maybe do a little Fabio thing here.
You remind me of Shawn Michaels.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, sorry. What are your thoughts on the Cybertruck? Sorry, that's
man. I haven't driven one. You know, it sounds bulletproof. I wonder if it could pull a trailer.
It sounds like nothing because it's electric.
It sounds like nothing. Yeah, but the sounds of people talking about it tell me that it's bulletproof. Elon is now endorsing Trump, so that's good.
Yeah, what are your thoughts of your ex-president almost being shot? Your ex-president and future president, because Las Vegas odds have him at like minus 300 right now.
Yeah, so that's so wild that he just turned his head at the right moment. Isn't that crazy? Have you seen the like they show the above of his skull?
What would have happened?
That's
I'm
so
on Twitter.
Crazy.
I love that app.
God, that's wild to think about how close he was to eating it.
If he was in Canada, he would still. I think the blood would be happening still because of the health care.
What do you mean the blood would? Oh, he'd still be bleeding.
He'd have to wait in line a couple of years.
Yeah. I mean, in Canada, yeah.
You know it was hurtful?
Oh.
Your friend who picked me up.
Kevin.
Yeah, I had him as a contact in my phone already and everything. I had the first name because I didn't have the last name. You only introduced him with the first name. And the last name, I put your name and then Uber in brackets. At least I had him as a contact. I look at the screen in your truck that he's using, and my number is just unknown.
He is
the ignorance.
And just inconsiderate.
Yeah.
Bro, are we not friends?
I know. If he doesn't...
That's what... Kevin.
Is he bringing me all the way over to the airport again? Because this is going to be an awkward few hours.
I may have to switch it up.
Bring him. He seems friendly.
Yeah, he's
him and I will script for a few hours.
He's a little more friendly than Kevin is, that's for sure.
I do like Kevin, though. He brought me to Subway, if I didn't already mention that.
Yeah. That, the one in Graham?
It was closer to the airport.
Okay.
Because I was afraid that you'd have like
Metroplex
appetizers or something.
And he took you to the Subway, I feel like that's a disservice. That you could have gone anywhere.
You guys have a lot of water burgers.
Oh, yeah.
Is that like the here?
For sure.
That's cool.
Yeah, the one we have close by, it's not really the best, but you get a good one at 1 a.m. on your way home from a rodeo.
Mm-hmm.
You've never daydreamed about riding a bull, huh?
Dude, I want to ride a sheep one time.
Oh, mutton busting.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
We could probably set that up.
I would be scared, but I'd do it.
Yeah.
I would do it. If I can remove its hair afterwards and wear it as like a jacket.
Coat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It doesn't hurt the sheep either to shear them.
No, I know. That would be fun. So, I have a question.
Yeah.
How often are you at a rodeo? I've never been to one.
This summer we've been doing more of these and less of the rodeos, but normally every weekend.
Really?
Yep.
What's your main focus of work right now? And I'm actually curious about this.
Man, I just love making people laugh.
Dude, when you see someone walk up to you and they say you're funny, that's when my ego goes crazy.
Yep.
It's not when...
I need a bigger hat.
Yeah, it's not when I get followers or views. It's when somebody genuinely finds you funny. It's like, wow, they smiled at me.
Right.
That's so cool. It's a great feeling.
So under this roof, we got the media team, which is in here. And then out there is obviously the apparel line.
The kids line.
And we've also got kids, right? And so that's our main source of revenue out there is the apparel. And so the media kind of helps promote that, obviously. So my job is primarily being in the media room. But I got a hoodie Dale is when I go in that office and I have to like manage the business side, which I'm not that good at.
Dude, I
don't mind
editing videos.
That's
I heard
what
you have
guys
an editor.
Do. Yeah, that's what all these guys do.
I was looking at your videos and you, someone here uses good editing skills at the captions.
Yes.
Whoever that is, like, I need one of those.
There's an app.
CapCut.
Is that? No, we don't. I've heard of that one. We use, it's just called Captions.
Oh. Is it free? How much is a subscription?
It's only like $3 or $4 a month, I think.
Wow. Can you send me the link at some point?
For sure.
Damn, that's amazing.
But you get your video that's already edited and you throw it in there. Sometimes we do them manually. Sometimes just because
you guys use Final Cut or
Final
Adobe?
Cut.
Yeah, Final Cut.
Yeah, because we got
we have Apple.
Right, we got Apple, so we use Final Cut.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah, I know it.
R.I.P. I heard you're on the carnivore diet. Speaking of fruit,
I love carnivore diet.
I don't eat bread ever.
Yeah, well that'll help.
Bread.
You can, bro. When you're on carnivore diet, all you got to do is look at weights, and you'll get muscle.
Mm-hmm. I heard you have a workout room in this building.
Oh yeah,
dude. Let's get jacked tomorrow.
Let's do it. We'll get yoked.
Dude, let's just use all the terminology now. Really feel our egos.
Swole-o-matic, bro.
Well, I'm just a little guy. You know what's funny is I went through my whole life thinking, why do I need to work out and get jacked? No one's looking at a 4-foot grown man and going, oh my God, that guy's jacked. Oh, and he's also small too. No, like no one's going to notice that I'm jacked. They're going to notice that I'm little and then they'll go, okay, yeah, and he's fit. But
quality of life, bro.
But I realize you feel better when you work out.
Quality of life. Yeah.
That's why I eat healthier too. It's good.
Oh man. Dude, food can you can get addicted to food.
Oh, I'm addicted to food. I'm on TikTok every day looking at like the best cleansing ones, antioxidants. I eat blueberries now every day just for the antioxidants.
So carnivore, I eat the meat, but then I'll eat the fruit, like you said. But that's the one of the things I like about carnivore is because you can still at least have a really good steak.
Yeah.
You know.
Is that your main meat that you eat?
Yeah, beef.
Nice.
In the mornings, I'll either eat leftover chicken or steak with eggs.
Yes.
And then at lunch, I try to have either chicken or maybe a strip or a sirloin. And then occasionally at dinner, I haven't had a full steak in months. Usually I split it.
That's big.
Usually I split it with multiple people.
Where do you find your meat? You hunt
just
it?
the grocery store. But yeah,
There's
I'll
a
eat.
grocery store here?
Yeah, I eat a lot of elk too. So sometimes we'll get that.
Is there Uber Eats here?
I don't think so. That would be Kevin.
Oh. He didn't bring you food this time.
We got dinner
brought you a
out.
dwarf.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well, we got dinner lined out tonight. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, who said I was hungry?
Oh, well, yeah. You don't.
Well, no,
have
I'm
to
hungry.
Do you feel like people try to boss you around a lot just because you're smaller than they are?
My whole life, yeah. I've been bossed around. I have 2 older sisters, a mom who retired when I was 4 years old because she was so worried about my well-being as a little person. So another question you could ask, but I don't think you were. My whole family is average height, all normal sized.
I was thinking of a way to ask it.
Dude,
yes.
If you're thinking, just ask it, man. Please. Ask me anything.
So they're all normal. So
yeah. Well, no, they're not normal, in the head.
Gotcha.
Okay,
normal
I love my
size.
family so much.
So where?
1 in 36,000 chance.
Whoa.
That number's been fluctuated so many times within the little people community and all the scientists. I've heard 40. I've heard 26. I just don't see a lot of us, man.
Yeah.
Other than in the mirror. And that guy who I see in the mirror is sexy. But I think it's 1 in 40,000. Yeah.
1 in 40,000.
Anyways, my whole family's average height. And they've all bossed me around my whole life.
Does it make you want to play the lottery?
No. I don't like to lose more money than I already do to the Canadian Revenue Agency. Man. You know who owns the lottery in Canada?
Trudeau.
The government, yeah. I'm never playing the lottery.
Dude.
Heck no, I'm not giving that man more money.
Sounds like communism.
It's bad. It's bad. You ever visited the old Great North?
Yeah, I went to Pinoca to the Stampede, a rodeo, similar to Calgary.
Calgary Stampede just happened.
It did.
It was super
Pinoca's
fun.
like over the 4th of July,
Ooh.
which I guess you guys don't celebrate that.
I do because I'm
holiday.
always in the U.S. You know why I'm always in the U.S. for the 4th of July? No, you weren't going to ask, but I'm going to answer anyways. Every year there's the annual Little People of America convention.
Really?
That happens in different places in the U.S. every year. This year it was in Maryland. Last year, though, it was in Austin. And it happens the first week of July. Dude, it's 1 week where little people of all ages, from 1 year old to 85 years old.
What do y'all do?
So the younger ages, it's really cool for them to see other people like them.
Okay.
And then for their mom and dad, it's super cool to connect with other mom and dads and to just speak with like all the other little people to like figure out my son or whatever will not be screwed for life. But then once you're like 15, 16 and you go all the way up to like 45, it's just a rowdy orgy. Like, it is just a bunch of hammered little people having a blast. I went to Maryland this year, and I can assure you, I was wasted. I went 4 months sober for the amazing race, and then just because I wanted to cleanse before summer, 4 months sober. I had my first drink after 4 months at the Little People Convention, and I wasn't off the wagon until a week later.
Does alcohol hit you different?
Alcohol does hit us different. I'll say that. And it's hard for me, too, because I'm not eating as much, so it's hitting me even harder. That's why
these only have a little bit in them.
This one, yeah, I'm feeling good. I feel energetic.
Do
you know the last sip is 9% saliva, so that's why I don't want my own saliva.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Another question.
Ask. I won't even think about it.
Is there a different average life expectancy?
Cool question. And I argue with a lot of people about this too because they say there's not. I think there is.
Really?
I think it's
because of the obesity thing?
Yeah, I think it's like 4 or 5 years younger, which I'm fine with. I'll clock out at 80. I'm good.
I'll clock out at 80.
Yeah, I'm fine at 80. Like, I'm good. Yeah. I don't plan on reproducing. I might adopt, but that's when I'm like 40 or something. How old are you?
Less than 40.
Oh, yeah. You look like 28.
Attaboy. Mm-hmm. That's about, yeah, we'll go with that.
Hey, you know where I'm sleeping tonight. You really think I'm going to insult you?
So, the way you take care of your nutrition because of, fear of obesity, is that one of the main life differences that has
I would say, yeah.
Or there's not anything else that, like, health-wise that, like, you try to navigate?
Ignorantly, I don't know. Like, and I should know. But we do have a lot of problems, like, health-wise within our physicality. Like, some people just quit being able to walk because their ankles and their knees can't hold them any longer. And it sucks.
Yeah.
Because we are pretty top-heavy. Like, we're, like, swimming. Like, plop me in a pool, buddy. Have you ever seen a 180?
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty top-heavy.
Are you a good swimmer, though?
Terrible swimmer. Ironically enough, I have 4 little people friends who are going to the Paralympics this year for swimming.
Okay.
And I don't know how to swim. So it's kind of just me not being able to swim. But the physics of it just never made sense to me. I jumped in that damn pool, plop, 180. Like, dang. Yeah, that's why I got so many ear infections.
It seems like you got the best attitude. And you're how old?
Let my mom know I have a good attitude because she's always saying I'm cranky.
I will, yeah.
I'm a good guy.
Yeah, I was going to text her later.
I love
anyway,
my mom.
So
yeah,
I do too.
Have fun with that roaming charge.
What?
She's Canadian.
So you're 28.
26.
26.
Thanks. I have a receding hairline. I know.
Have you always had this good attitude about it?
Yeah. Because I played hockey growing up, and I got made fun of, like, right off the bat.
That's a rough sport for a normal size guy.
Yeah. So that really helped me become who I am. Also, I grew up in a super small town, so everyone knew who I was. And to be honest, by 4th grade, I realized if I accepted who I was, and I kind of made fun of myself in a way.
Yeah.
If you make fun of yourself, no one can
it.
make fun of you.
Like 8 Mile at the end of 8 Mile.
So cool. Yeah.
Whenever he made fun of himself on the freestyling and the other
My
guy
palms aren't sweaty, but my armpits are.
There you go.
I'm wearing a damn turtleneck from
Texas in July.
H&M.
Yeah,
That's a Canadian.
We'll get you in a little rodeo tongue tea.
But no, I really was acceptable with being small by the time I was in the 4th grade because I started just making fun of myself. And I realized it's so much nicer of a feeling to laugh with everybody than for everybody to laugh at you. And they gravitate towards people. It's hard to make fun of somebody who's already accepted who they are. That's how I look at life. And everyone has their own issues. Here's the thing. You can walk around this world worried about yourself, worried about how you look. But guess what? If everyone else is worried about themselves, then who the hell is actually worried about you and worried about what you look like? Also, who cares? You're going to die. Like, at the end of the day, you live one life, and you're going to use your energy on caring about what people think of you? I don't care, man.
It sounds like you got, like, the best perspective on ego.
Yeah.
Because, to me, that's what, like... It's not that you're just not arrogant. It sounds like you're humble about it.
I love my life. Like, it's so cool. Like, I have such a freebie of a past that I'm small. And I'm aware of that. I've accepted that. And obviously there's cons of being small. As you know, you've asked shyly about 40 questions about it. There are a bunch of cons. But, dude, the pros are amazing, and I would never change the fact that I'm small.
Yeah.
Like, I'm one of the visually unique humans on this planet who automatically, it's like you gravitate towards them. There's a lot of minorities out there where you either avoid or you're afraid to ask them anything. People gravitate towards little people, and it's in a positive way, and that's so cool. I would say, being little, the greatest disability, I think. Because no one looks at us and feels bad either. That's also a crappy one. Where you're legless and they're like, oh, the poor guy. Or you have only one arm. It isn't like they're afraid of you, but they feel bad. For me, I'm just a small man with a big dome. Like,
yeah,
it's awesome.
What's the most asked question by people that...
Depends on the age group. Younger age group, like university and high school, is about if I have a regular sized penis.
Okay.
And younger than that...
Not that I'm asking.
No, it's average
but you
size.
would tell them that.
Yeah, it's regular size. But optical illusion wise, it looks so much bigger on me than it would on your hubby. That. Yeah.
Never even thought
My
about
friends get so jealous about it. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like every girl in school thought I had a big wiener.
That's why you wanted to do this podcast naked.
Yeah. He wouldn't let me, and I didn't want to lose my visa and my hopes for citizenship. So I put my pants back on. And Kevin...
Yeah.
Can you put your pants back on?
Like a wet blanket. Fine, Kevin.
No, but
you like to party.
The elders just ask about love, which is cool.
What do you mean love?
Like they say, is it hard to find love? I mean, I just say, dude, there's a reason there's all those apps. It's hard for anyone to find love.
That's a good point.
Girls are not even worried about looks anymore, I find. They're just like, dude, if you have confidence, you can get anywhere.
Yeah, especially if you're funny.
Yeah, you got to be funny. And also, even if you don't find a girl, like, dude, just live on your own then. Yeah. I plan on living on my own. Unless you let me live in your Airbnb and we're like 5 feet away from each other.
Bro, you can come down and work for Rodeo time.
Dude, hell yeah. I will run the kids line to death or success.
To death. I mean success.
You understand the expression. It's like it's
Crash and burn.
Have you always had the kids line, or was
We've always had a few kids shirts.
Just changed the website when you hit me up?
No, we've always had kids stuff.
Cool.
What would be cool is to get you to model some stuff for us.
I'll model, but only the shirts because I'm not wearing anything below. Actually, no, that's weird for a kids line. What was I thinking? I'll wear pants.
We don't have pants for kids.
Well, I'll wear underwear.
We definitely don't sell kids underwear.
I need kids shirts, but I need adult hat.
Yeah, we can. I can make that combo happen.
Okay.
I know a guy.
I will model for your shirt. Is that one of them?
It's not a kid's shirt.
No, but is that like the
Yeah, this is one of ours.
I like the logo.
It was kind of random. It was a Russian artist came up with it.
Oh, Vladimir Putin?
Yeah, kind of. I think they know each other. Might be his cousin. It's a skeleton bull rider riding a bull that's on a surfboard in a wave. I'm not sure how he came up with it. It's not what we asked for.
Can you customize it and make the skeleton have the same size like limb but ratio to head as me?
I bet we can make that happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not overnight.
Done.
I will wear the ones you have over there that I hope one of your friends are looking for at some point. But,
consider it done.
Dude, I'm waking up at 5:30 tomorrow, and if there's not a shirt outside of my Airbnb, I'll be upset.
We'll get you one.
I will leave my credit card outside.
I'll let you sleep in this one.
Oh, no. I don't want to see you shirtless. Is it raining?
It sounds like it.
I didn't know it rained in Texas. I swear that was stupid of me to say, but...
It's just because you're here.
Yeah. When it rains, it pours. Luke Combs. Who's your favorite singer?
Probably my brother, Leroy Gibbons.
Oh.
Then Cody Johnson. I'm a big fan of Shane Smith and the Saints.
I saw you met Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll. He's so nice.
Dude, I have his playlist on my phone.
He's so nice.
He has such a good voice.
He said he was going to come on the podcast.
Him and Lynch have a great collaboration.
Yeah.
Something Chevrolet.
Well, I got just a few questions. I like to ask everybody a few questions.
You've already asked me 50, but...
Yeah, so, maybe 7 or 8 more. What's the least little person friendly hotel?
That is an incredible question. Usually international. Anywhere in Switzerland. I went to Switzerland. If you are handicapped or, like me, handicapable, Switzerland, get ready for physical stuff. No stools. No nothing. High beds, like 6 foot. You have to be really high up there. Also, I'm not a big fan of Resorts World in Las Vegas.
Okay.
I hope they were never going to offer me a brand deal, but...
Or maybe they do to rectify the situation. To be the bigger man.
I love that word. Their counters were so high, I literally had to scream up, hope they heard me when I checked in.
Dang.
Resorts World, Las Vegas. Heightest.
Yes. Or at least maybe have a stool there.
They have a cool poker room, though.
Maybe a little ladder.
Maybe
Cute
next time you come with
ladder.
me, you head on all fours, and I climb on your back.
Done.
We're going to Vegas.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
Biggest pet peeve is probably when people are late. Or when people drive fast with you in the car when you know we could have just left a little earlier. And they're like freaking out on the way there. When you know if we left 5 minutes early, we wouldn't have to save 5 minutes to get there. That's my pet peeve, and it always will be.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. That's good.
Just be on time. It's not hard.
It's not hard.
I've never missed a flight, and I go on a lot of flights. I went on a flight recently to go visit a creepy man who I've never met.
And here we are.
I didn't miss the flight.
Favorite skyscraper?
Ooh-wee! That's good.
They're all skyscrapers, aren't they?
You wrote that joke. You wrote that question just to say the joke.
No, I didn't.
Well, other than the one in my pants, probably... Is it dumb if I say the CN Tower? I'm from there, but it just reminds me of home. But I do love the skyscraper in England, London, England. Can you name it? The Big Ben. I like the Big Ben. I don't like the Eiffel Tower.
Okay.
Did you know all that was a phone tower, like a cell phone tower?
I didn't know that, but I believe you.
I don't know why it's connected with love, other than like I guess you need a cell phone to like connect on like Grindr or something.
That's true.
Yeah.
Isn't Grindr the gay one?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Of course. Gotcha. Cool.
There's a reason I came here.
So I'm gonna not ask the next question then.
No, please do.
No,
sir.
it's all right.
Come on, Dale.
We'll skip it.
Ask the question. You've asked enough off the cuff questions. You can ask.
Yeah. We'll just skip that one and that one. One sport that little people should get into that they haven't already.
I'm gonna say baseball. A lot of them play it like recreationally.
Okay.
Have you heard of a strike zone?
I have.
You know what makes a strike zone?
Ooh, I bet you guys are
the
hard.
height.
Wow.
Yeah, our strikes just walk us one freaking.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Like the strike zone's got to be.
They have to, it's on like how tall you are.
Wow, that's a hack.
Yeah, that's a life hack.
Is that like a MLB or maybe like a college like a college?
I know a little guy who
scholarship?
did call. Yeah,
Really?
I should have done that. Instead,
Dang.
I just got like a handicap scholarship.
Okay.
I used that on my Audi. Yeah, it was incredible. Another sport. I don't know if it's a sport. Rowing, but we would be the one at the front screaming at the rowers.
Yeah, and then you're not going to weigh them down.
Exactly.
But they've got the motivation from.
What are those called? The caulk hands or something? I swear to God, that's what they're called.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds
Anyways, it's usually a small person. Well, what's smaller than us?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
a child, which they're not going to have the depth and the voice that
You're
you
comparing me to a child now.
No, I'm saying you're superior to one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I once was a child.
So was I.
That's when I realized I was small.
Yeah. I was once a child.
I'm really curious what those questions were.
What's your order at Tim Hortons?
Ooh, Canadian. Dude,
Yeah.
black coffee. Other than that, it's either crap for you or just a bunch of carbs.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm being serious. That's all I do. I do consider their egg whites, but even that, I know they use like a bunch of oil.
Right.
God, I'm a health
We're out on
nerd.
seed oils, baby.
I used to be obsessed with women, and now it's just like health. It's weird.
Yeah. But you are more geared towards women. We'll just next question.
I like women, Dale.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, me too.
I'm not gay.
No, me neither.
I love the gays.
Right.
Love the pride. You know why I love the gays so much? Because they are going to slow down the population growth. Because they can't
I thought
really
we were
reproduce.
underpopulated, though.
Yeah, well, you know what? For you, that must be fine to be in a crowded place. You know what it's like for me at like a music festival? The less people in this planet, the better, my guy. I don't care. I don't care how underpopulated Elon Musk thinks we are. Damn, bring the gays. I want less people.
Okay.
More gays. I guess you can like find other ways to reproduce or adopt, but more gays, I think mathematically less people on this earth.
Favorite Canadian TV show?
Ooh, South Park.
If you order standing up, are you tipping?
On my toes?
Not are you tippy toeing?
I am. Yeah, I'm usually on my damn tippy toes, especially at Resorts World. That place.
I'm saying, if you sit down at a restaurant, usually you tip. If you're at a restaurant where you have to order standing up, are you going to tip?
Depends on if the person is nice. You know what I dislike, Dale, other than your shitty questions? When they pop up that screen themselves, like how much do you want to tip, when you're standing up on your tippy toes, and they 180 that freaking iPad thing, and they go, oh, you can just skip it if you want. Oh, fuck you. I will want. Especially in Canada. I already gave all my money away.
That's true.
Skip, motherfucker. You want more money? Hit up Trudeau. Sorry for swearing. I don't know if
that's
it's
okay.
a swearing podcast.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
I mean, you're very passionate.
Oh, yeah, on my tippy toes.
Right. See, I guess I find myself tipping when I'm standing because they're about to touch my food. Whereas at a sit-down restaurant, I'm tipping after the fact. And so I feel like preventatively, I'm like, hey, here's a tip. Don't spit in my food.
How many meals do you think you've ever eaten where
Bro, I thought about that just
someone's
my
saliva is
last
included?
Because this waitress, like, she didn't hear me right. And I was like, and I made fun of somebody I was with, and I was like, she thinks I made fun of her. And then she walked back there, and I was like, I'm going to eat this burger anyways, but I can't remember what
Here's
I ordered.
one. Here's a 180 for the server. All right? Once went to have lunch with my sister.
Okay.
It's like a year ago.
We
walk in.
And she's normal height.
She's not small with a big head. Well, she has a big head, but it's not that big on her body.
Right.
So we go up. We say, for two, please. They walk us to the table. They give her a menu. You know what they give me, Dale?
Don't say crayons.
They gave me the damn crayons and kids menu with the coloring and the maze, which the maze is cool. I'll do that when I'm 40. But, dude,
you know what? I'm gonna do the maze, but I'm not happy about it.
I couldn't spit in her damn food because she was the one serving me. So she provided me the coloring book. Rightfully so, I had a hat on. You couldn't really see my face, even though I don't have facial hair anyways, which you have sexy facial hair. Anyways, she realized it was so awkward for her, and my sister and I just started laughing.
That's funny.
But anyways, yeah, I do think about who spits in my food, and that's why I'm being so friendly to you because you're feeding me tonight.
I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Every meal, actually.
You're so handsome. This wasn't open when you served it to me, which was cool.
Yeah. That way, just
it was really good, by the way.
Establish some trust.
And you've not paid me at all. Like, the flavor's there. And the energy's there. Like, I could talk all day.
What is your most redneck relative? Who is your most redneck relative?
Probably the one I just visited in Calgary. My grandma Ferguson.
Okay.
Yeah. She lived on a farm. She had cows. She had a bunch of other animals. She, she's so redneck that when the animal, passes, she doesn't care.
Mm.
Like, it's just like, oh, well, that's what happens. Like, I've had it once where I had two Newfoundland
Is that because
dogs.
she's a redneck or just because she's a little older and she's experienced a little
No,
loss?
like, growing up, she couldn't care less if the animal died. So I was at her house once when my mom sent me a message saying one of our Newfoundland dogs died, and I cried about it because I love my dogs. She's like, well, that's just what happens to animals. They live and they die. I was like, damn, you redneck as shit. Mm-hmm.
Rednecks aren't heartless.
No.
I feel like a city person could be just as heartless as a redneck.
Huntington Beach, California, that's pretty redneck.
Is it? I don't know.
It's like...
Doesn't sound redneck.
I guess. Kobe Bryant didn't seem like a redneck, and he's from the Huntington area. Well, he was.
I don't think he's a redneck.
No.
What's the biggest animal you could take in a fight?
A little person.
Another little person?
Yeah.
But what about like an animal?
We're all animals, Dale. Probably maybe like a chihuahua.
Okay.
Like a dog, like a small dog. Like, like Harris Hilton's little
I'm not real privy to her
I could strangle her dog to
pet
death.
choice. Okay.
I don't know other animal. Every other animal, if you scroll on my feed, like, they dominate me. I'm always constantly being the one who's dominated. So I don't know.
What about a cat?
So quick, though.
They're they are fast.
I'm slow.
Okay.
I'm just not fast enough, Dale.
Yeah.
I think if they weren't as fast, I could fight them. But then they got the claws.
I bet you could take a possum.
Oh, so you had the answer this whole time.
Well, I'm just guessing. No, I just came up with that. Because raccoons, like, they'll get on their back feet, and now all of a sudden you're toe-to-toe, you know what I'm saying? But like a possum, they just walk around, you kick them, they fall over.
Is there a possum in the other room you want me to fight or something?
So the main reason I brought you here, I got a possum.
Okay.
We're going to film it.
His name's Kevin.
Yeah, his name's Kevin. What WWE wrestler do you want to back you up in a street fight?
Hornswoggle.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a quick answer.
I used to love wrestling. Yeah.
And that's it.
Hornswoggle. Are you going to plop a photo for any non-wrestler fans?
Yeah, I'll definitely show him who that is.
I could have said Logan Paul. He's crushing it in the wrestling.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need to back me up. I should say Shawn Michaels look-alike, and then it could be you and me in the ring, baby.
What Brock Lesnar is an answer that we've gotten recently, because he's also an MMA fighter. He'd be a pretty good one.
Yeah, but that's like an obvious answer, sir.
That's
I guess
true.
Hornswoggle is the only one under like 5 foot, so that was pretty obvious of me to say.
Do you feel like he would just be able to relate to you better, or is he actually
like once we both get knocked out, like at least in the hospital, we can like relate.
Yeah.
About all the stupid questions average height people ask us.
Like the ones I've been asking?
Yeah, sure.
Could you
yeah.
rob a bank successfully?
Great question. Robbing a bank will never happen. I could wear a mask. Dude, it's pretty obvious who that was in my small town. Like, oh no, a 5 foot, not kid, with a pretty large head and a black mask just robbed us at our local TD Bank. Wonder who it was. Oh, who's so inspirational at the House League hockey game? John Ferguson. He's 4 foot, the big head. Oh, that could have been the guy robbing the bank. No, little people can't rob banks. Also, our small legs as well. So even if we get caught before they have to figure out who it is, like they can chase after us.
What crime do you think you could get away with?
Also, imagine me in prison. I'm not risking it. I'm not getting arrested, Dale.
Surely they'll give you some special detail. Like the warden will befriend you and he'll like put you in charge of
I wouldn't even need to drop the soap. I'm already down there. I would be a chew toy in prison.
What crime would you be better at than most people, though?
Some under the table. Yeah.
There's been some shady stuff going on under the table. Yeah. We don't know who it is.
Maybe like stealing people's watches. Oh, we could be pickpocketers. Our eyes are right there. Yeah, you better hide that, Daddy. I'm taking all your cards. I can't touch the pedals, but we could be.
I insist on my interns calling me Daddy. It just feels a little different when you do.
I love Daddy. I have a lot of. Feels daddies.
A little different.
This one got me a place to stay tonight, and a flight here. Great flight, by the way.
It's on the house.
They offered me pretzels.
They did.
Not
the cookie.
I'm on the carnivore diet, baby.
This weekend, we're carnivoring it.
Getting chicken tonight. Buck, buck.
Buck, buck. You got any questions for me?
I asked you at the beginning.
Okay.
I might have some, shoot. Oh, damn it. I should have written them down. I had a script. I thought this guy was your scripter. Where the questions? What?
So adorable when you get mad.
Okay, that's funny. What truly makes you happy? But career-wise, I know you like to make people laugh and smile. Other than that, what's the best thing about this career that you're in?
Man, I feel like God put me in this exact spot in this exact time in my life, and I feel like every day is a blessing. And I try to work as hard as I can to get to do exactly what I did today, tomorrow. But I'm actually just reading this book and kind of really trying to challenge myself on my personal walk with the Lord, because I think that people, things on this earth, everything will one day fail us. Like, I'm going to fail. Everybody in my life will fail me. I'll fail them. And so I think the only thing for me to truly put, because that's a very specific question you asked, so it's a very specific answer.
Stupid questions like
no, it's not stupid. It's very specific.
Yeah.
But no, I think that the only thing I can truly put my hope in that won't let me down is Jesus.
There you go.
So that's my answer to every day. I'm trying to like draw my strength, my joy from there.
That's amazing. Man.
That's a little more serious, a little deeper than you. But as specific
You're
of
in
a
it for
question
the right
as you
reasons,
asked,
though, man.
I gotta answer with the specific.
The second
answer.
you're doing it, the second you do a career like the ones that we're in for the money, that's when it just fails.
Yeah, to be honest, like when I first started, like
and for the clout. I don't know if you know that word because you're a bit older, but the fame, I guess.
We made videos for a long time, like before we ever even made money.
You know, I was losing money because I was hitting out World Star offering them $500 to upload me. That's all I had in the bank.
What are your streams of revenue, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, no, you can go ahead. YouTube, Shorts. For me, it's just a YouTube video. Snapchat, which I actually reached out to them and I asked them if they could monetize you because you have more subscribers than me.
Yeah, we should
Snapchat.
talk about that.
Yeah, we should. Privately. Money talk. Daddy. YouTube, Shorts, Snapchat, and Instagram now pays on Reels. Hence why I've been uploading like every day.
Yeah.
So those 3 platforms are the main ones.
Bro, I feel like an apparel line for you would crush.
A kid's line.
Just a line.
I know.
It could be a kid's line too.
I could make apparel. I might think about it. I want to live stream. I want to start live streaming.
I was going to ask you if you did that.
I love improvising. Like you can see on this interview, dude, I've been wholeheartedly reaching out to so many podcasts being like, I want to be a guest. I want to be a guest.
Well, when I kicked around this part of the weekend, you were excited about this, which I love.
Podcasts.
Because I love learning about people.
It's cool because you don't have to prepare. Oh, I guess you had to prepare those stupid questions. But I don't have to prepare for it. I just get to talk to people. It's so cool. And I did, coming on to collab with you, everyone I asked said, he has the most loyal audience I know. Like, your audience is so, like, compact.
Yeah, hopefully they all go follow you.
Hopefully they're not as stupid as you.
That I can't promise. So they are following me.
You guys are awesome. He's a sweet guy. I haven't already mentioned he's housing me tonight.
Yeah. I got him in a little closet under the stairs.
Is there a name for your audience, or are you like a bit?
I usually address them as the citizens of Winnebago.
Okay. Well, hello, citizens. It's a pleasure to meet you. I call mine just the people I look up to.
That one got Cole. He didn't think it was funny. What would your apparel line be called?
The Little Line.
The Little Line. Little Line, big
grind.
Maybe.
Little Line, big blinds.
But
I don't like to sleep in. I never sleep with the blinds closed.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, I think it was George Washington said they should be illegal.
Dude, if you sleep with the blinds closed, you're just asking to waste your morning. Dude. You know what else I don't do? Sleep in.
You know what? I'm officially okay with you calling me daddy. You're part of my family now.
I wasn't going to stop. I don't even
You're my
care.
son now.
I don't care if you hit me. Seriously, I've never understood the people who wake up, and just scroll on their phone in the morning. Dude, get up.
Get up. Get up and get out.
There's no better way to energize yourself than to get up. I will be walking around your property tomorrow morning. I promise you.
Come on. Do you want actually? So like you're staying at the Airbnb at the warehouse.
Am I alone here? Like, will I get murdered?
No, there'll be somebody staying in one of these little containers. They'll get in later. But no, you won't.
Is it Kevin?
No, I can have Kevin come stay with you.
Or is it the one helping my ego like every 5 minutes?
Cole, he's one of your people.
I like Cole. He's cool. Oh, there's another one. It's hard to see through that interrogation shit you got.
Yeah, that's a bright light. Yeah. What's he holding? I think he's holding a beer.
Okay, good. I thought that was Pabst Blue Ribbon or something.
No. Ranch Fuel looks like.
It's a Michelob Ultra.
Is it?
It's a light beer.
There it is. Yeah.
I like Michelob. It's slimming. It's like 94 calories or something. Anyway, sorry. Off topic.
Well, thanks for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Normally wrap up with life advice.
I wish my parents wrapped up with anything. And then that 1 in 36,000 when it was my father's semen that made me small.
Really?
Yeah. But he brought me to hockey and let me play when my mom said I wasn't allowed.
What's he do? What's his line of work?
He's an actuary.
What does that mean?
He makes insurance products for insurance companies.
Okay.
That's kind of why my mom was able to retire when I was 4.
That's what made me ask the question.
Yeah. He likes that. I made him proud when I played hockey. So
sweet.
But then there was hitting involved, and then that's when I retired.
That's not when you broke your neck, though, is it?
No, I didn't break my neck. I was just short, so they had to do surgery on me.
Okay. Yeah. But he wasn't nervous about that? You played hockey, and you're nervous about coming to a ranch in Texas?
Dude, I don't know. I've just seen your videos.
I don't know which ones you're talking about.
Dude, your freaking merch photo is you breaking your neck off of
it's a bull.
A hyena or something.
Oh, you think this really happened? This skeleton riding a bull?
Dude, I saw a freeze
surfboard.
I saw a
riding
freeze
a wave
frame of you on your Instagram, and you look like you're about to die.
I don't know what you're
like
talking
riding
about.
a horse or something, and you're like horizontal.
Oh, the Yeehaw video with Caleb Francis. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna put you on a bucking horse.
Well, even if it's not a bucking horse, I need you to put me on it.
Yeah,
because I will not be. Even the pony, you might have to lift me up.
We'll make sure somebody's got him holding the lead line.
Okay.
So, life advice. What's a motto you've lived by?
Stop caring what people think of you.
That's good.
Stop caring, and life will be much better.
Yeah.
Just, seriously.
Yeah.
Or, you know what? This one's easier, I guess, for some people who are stupid. Who cares what anyone thinks?
Yeah.
Seriously. And I mean that. That's not me joking or whatever.
Right.
Who cares?
Yeah.
You live, you die.
Yeah. John Ferguson, everybody. Go check him out. Instagram, YouTube. Please follow him. Look out for the Little Line merch apparel.
Thank you, seriously, so much for having me.
Man, I'm
You've
excited.
been great.
Tomorrow's going to be fun.
Ask me one more question, though. Off air, I'll be a bit annoyed.
I won't do it.
Have you finished your fuel?
I'm done with it, baby.
Oh, he finished it right on time.
We're going to be out all night.
Thank you, citizens
of Winnebago.
Of the Dale.
On to the next one.